you're watching this video, chances are you don't have the best physique or the best mental health. You probably don't even have friends. If you stick around until the end, I'll tell you exactly what you need to do to improve your life, regardless of your age. Now let me guess, you're sick of your life and you're looking for a change, but you're just waiting for the right moment. You'll say things like, yeah, I'll start on Monday, I'll start next week, but the thing is, it's never the right moment. You just need to start now, or your future self will regret it. I had this happening to me like a couple months ago. I started, maybe 5 months ago, I started doing plyometrics, which is like this workout routine that helps you jump higher, to boost your athleticism. Did it for basketball, other athletes do it for volleyball, soccer, whatever. I did it for basketball because I wanted to dunk a basketball, right? So maybe 2 months back, 3 months back. I stayed consistent for about 2 weeks, but then I stopped and I used my exams as an excuse. The thing is, I just didn't really feel like it, but I just used my exams as an excuse. And once I finished my exams, I didn't get back on track. I've recently started doing them again with the hopes of staying consistent, and I hope I do. Now, whichever problem you may have, whether that being a bad physique, poor mental health, social issues, there's a solution to it. This solution, depending on what you do, is going to promise you in the long run a great life, which includes a wonderful physique, a stunning mental health, a fantastic social life, etc. But under several conditions. It's not going to be easy. There are several conditions that you have to stick by and follow every single day without skipping a day. Well, maybe you're fine if you're going to the gym and you can't train 7 days a week. So scientifically, you're supposed to train 6 days a week, yeah, whatever. But there are several conditions that you have to stick by and follow very strictly if you want to get the results for your future self, right? So these conditions are: you have to stay determined, consistent, and willing to sacrifice anything to get it done, whether that be partying, playing video games, eating junk food, etc. Welcome to self-improvement. Self-improvement is basically doing a whole set of activities that are going to benefit you in the long run rather than in the short term. For example, meditation, going to the gym, journaling, reading, eating clean, etc. Your goal is to improve yourself and to level up. For example, you want to be in control of your emotions, be more present, stop brain wandering, have a longer attention span, then you should go for meditation. It is a skill that will improve your mental health, which should be your priority by now. If you want to have an impressive physique that will help you get girls and respect from other people in general, then go to the gym. Don't go to the gym if you don't know what you're doing. You have to follow a routine that targets the most important muscle groups when it comes to aesthetics. Those are your neck, your lateral delts, your upper traps, abs, and rear delts. You have to focus on some workout routines that are going to help you get an aesthetic body. Now, if you want to reflect about your criteria, your ideas, and you want to go deep into it so that you can win your debates or whatever it is, then start journaling. Start journaling about what your ideas and your beliefs and then just keep asking yourself why, because do this to have a clearer image of your beliefs, and I think it's a very important skill. I'll tell you why journaling is important. So for example, many people don't know why they believe certain things. So what journaling does is that you just keep asking yourself why, well, until you hit a brick wall. For example, let's say you want to journal about why you're a Christian, for example. So you just write down on a piece of paper, I'm a Christian because, and just start developing your paragraph from there. So self-reflection is one of the things you want to start journaling for. And you also want to start journaling because maybe you want to solve a problem that you have. So you want to have an analytical, objective view of it rather than just viewing it in your brain. Maybe your emotions get in the way, so it's kind of not legitimate. You want to look for a very true, legitimate answer. What you do is you just journal about it. So you go for example, let's say you have a friend that you don't really like, you don't really enjoy spending time with him, but he's also kind of a nice guy, so you don't know what to do, right? So what you do is you start journaling about that situation. You say, well, let's say Brian is a friend that has been my friend since 5th grade. I play video games with him. He doesn't bring anything positive besides that to my life. And just kind of start bullet point developing your paragraphs, your sort of thing. And it doesn't have to be bullet pointed necessarily. Also, like, write paragraphs like word by word, like full sentences and that stuff. After a couple of paragraphs, maybe 2 3 paragraphs, you can start to have like this analytical view of the situation, and from there you can actually start making some actions and start like deciding. So that's one of the benefits of journaling. Gratitude journaling, which is much journaling, but just of the things that you're grateful for. To be honest, I don't really do this. I just every now and then just journal about some situation. But gratitude journaling does have some benefits. Like, for example, you just have like a more positive mind, and that's always great. So maybe when you're in self-improvement, you can go monk mode if you really need it. That means to give it your absolute all, like 100% full power on self-improvement. You just have to be focused all the time on self-improvement. Wake up at 4 a.m. and work until 10 p.m. and then put your head down and grind. You don't need to go monk mode if it isn't very urgent, like in my case. Like, I'm on self-improvement, but I'm not going monk mode because I'm not willing to sacrifice my social life and that stuff just for the sake of self-improvement, because staying social and that it's healthy for human beings. But if it's kind of urgent and you want like results quickly, then go monk mode. I mean, like, for example, if you're going to the gym, you aren't going to see results very quickly. Maybe like minimum 6 months to 1 year until you start to see results. Like, when you're in self-improvement, you just need to be in control of your emotions, disciplined, and stoic. I have a video on stoicism. You can check it out right here. You can also join my Discord server if you want to talk with me in a voice call. I'll try. Like, no one has joined my Discord server yet. Up to this date, maybe in a month from now I'll have some people up there, but at the moment I don't have anyone in my Discord server. It's just me and my soul. I don't have anyone else. I'll leave it down in the comments below and in the description. And also another habit that you can start doing is reading. Now, reading is extremely beneficial. I can't tell you how wonderful reading is. I can't tell you how wonderful reading is. So specifically, you want to be reading non-fiction books, like, so no fantasy, no Harry Potter, no Willy Wonka stuff. Yeah, you just want to be reading non-fiction books, like that give you actual information that you can use in your day-to-day life. Business books, psychology books, stuff like that. You want to be reading books that actually help you in some way in your life. Sure, yeah, Harry Potter might like vocabulary. Yeah, you can learn a bit of vocabulary in Harry Potter. Like, if you enjoy it, fine, yeah. But if you want to make the most out of reading, then I think that going for non-fiction books is the best option. But you also want to be like taking notes of what you read, because if you just read and the next day you forget it, then it's pointless to read. So as you read, you have to be taking notes on what you're learning. Now, you don't have to like fully study the book. You just have to like maybe this thing is going to be kind of important for you, so just write it down in your notebook. Yeah, take notes, highlight the most important parts, and you'll be good to go. Also, reading increases your attention span in heavy tons amounts. So I think that's pretty good too. So when you're reading, you're just focusing on a particular piece of information for like maybe 5 minutes or something like that. Cool for your mental health. I'm not just scrolling on TikTok for like 30 minutes and just receiving tons of constant new information every second. That's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something new. If you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button. I put a lot of effort in these videos, okay? So make sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you can be notified every time I post a new video. And with that being said, I'll see you later.